Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout Empire Fight Store. Delighted as always to be joined by Sam Jones. Sam, off the back of what was a crazy fight build-up and an unbelievable main event, Ryan Garcia, 3 knockdowns against Devin Haney, gets the points decision. Just give me your initial reaction.
I wasn't going to stay up for the fight. Honestly, I wasn't gonna do the pay-per-view. I wasn't gonna. But then, do you know, last night I thought to myself, something mental's gonna happen. And before anybody says it, I didn't think Ryan Garcia was gonna win the fight. Didn't think he was gonna, but I thought something mental was gonna happen. Steel chair to the back of the head. I thought something great. I thought something was gonna just. I just thought something was going to happen, but something did happen, but it wasn't what I expected it to happen. It was just, boxing's the best sport in the world. It really is. It's the best sport in the world, because we can all sit here and say, oh yeah, he had this, yes, this is always possessed speed. Ryan Garcia, no matter what, he was out in New York getting on it, like top off, swinging it around in clubs, and he's gone in there and filled Devin Haney right in.
Yep. I mean, from the outside looking in, I've just seen his press conference, and he's sort of still saying you can't really take what people saying on the internet serious. And then the next sentence saying, "Look, I told you all what's going on," and blah blah. And you're like, everyone's still involved in this roller coaster.
So just because Ryan's won the fight doesn't mean that he's not.
Yeah.
A couple of fruit pastels short of a packet, like what I just said. Just because he's won the fight, that doesn't mean that. He just won the fight because his hands were brick in that fight. But how brittle did Devin Haney look?
I was going to ask you because
even when Ryan jabbed him, he was buzzing him like it was. People are saying, oh, Devin was depleted at the weight, but if Devin goes up to 147, he's going to. I don't know, but listen. I don't want to shit on Devin Haney because I promise I think he's an unbelievable talent. He still is an unbelievable talent. I just think that he's had the luck of the draw, Devin Haney, the past few years. Like he boxed Lomachenko and lost, in my opinion. He then boxed Kambosos. Was it Kambosos or was it before he boxed Kambosos?
He boxed Kambosos twice before, and then he fought Lomachenko, then he fought Progress.
So what I'm saying is, he boxed Kambosos for all the belts. And Kambosos, I don't want to disrespect him either, but not the strongest of undisputed champions we've ever had, right?
Yeah.
But I don't want to disrespect Kambosos. He's a great fighter, but not elite, right? Devin Haney beat Kambosos, style made for him, yeah? He lost to Lomachenko, and then he got a fight against Progress I don't particularly think he deserved. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't believe, and I think he got Progress at the right time, in my opinion. So I think he's been not lucky, but there's just always something been missing from Devin Haney, in my opinion. Like they're trying to, he'd beat no.
Do you not think
that he's this superstar of boxing? I've never been sold on that. Great fighter.
Yeah. Do you not think on the flip side, one thing I always would say about Devin, I think whenever he got that WBC title years ago, he got a lot of criticism, or email champion, rah, rah, rah. And ever since,
he fought anybody. He fought anybody.
One thing to his credit, I remember Ryan Garcia beat Luke Campbell. He was there and he goes, look, now
let me fight.
Oh, I want Tank. And he was like,
Matt, you can't criticize. Like, I tweeted it afterwards, right? That Devin Haney held his post-fight interview was classy.
Oh, 100%.
His jaw's clearly broke. Well, I'm not trying to be a doctor, but like you could feel that it's the same. You've heard, John, when there's fractured their jaw, like they speak a bit like you could see that his face was puffy, but I thought he handled himself with class and dignity after the fight. He didn't really make excuses. He did have a pop at the referee, which I found a bit wild, because the referee, in my opinion, saved him from being absolutely flat-packed in that fight at a couple of moments, because he was giving him breathers. He didn't give him the referee was his best friend in that fight, Devin Haney. But look, congrats to Ryan Garcia. I mean, it's a shame he didn't win the belt, if I'm honest with you, but
There's the weight thing. This is what I want to come on to, because for me, obviously you'll know more about this, but when Devin accepts the fine purse, which by the way, I think if you do miss weight, you do deserve to be fined, because ultimately
Yeah, for sure.
one
In
guy's
any good contract, Matt, in any good contract, there's always a weight fine.
yeah.
There is with Jack and Josh when they fight. There's a big weight penalty there.
Yeah, of course. And Devin was like, look, per pound, this amount, etc., whatever. That got done. But when you look at the victory now, and Ryan, fair enough, take my hat off, gets his plaudits. But you look and just think he was big in there tonight. And obviously, you don't know what that weight's done. Does this in any which way tarnish it a bit or not?
No, not for me, because Devin Haney against, do you remember the fight against Prograde? Devin Haney looked massive.
Yeah, he did. It was
massive. He looked in this fight, right? Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. Devin's professional. Devin is a professional kid, and I'm not. This is what I said to you before, so don't click me.
No, I'm not.
I'm not shitting on Devin Haney, because I think he's a brilliant fighter. I just think when I say he's had the look of the jaw a little bit, I just think the Kambosos wins flatter him a little bit, and he lost to Lomachenko, in my opinion. Do you understand what I mean? I never saw the superstar that everyone was. Oh, he's this superstar. I was not really sold on it.
Where do both go next? Let's start with Devin. Obviously, I think
needs the Ryan Garcia rematch, but the problem he's going to have, Matt, is that Ryan Garcia is going to basically say he's bigger than belts. Come and fight me at 147 or no rematch.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia. Do you want to see Ryan at 147? Does he look like a natural welterweight to you?
I would like to see Ryan Garcia. I can't wait to watch Ryan Garcia's next fight. In fact, I can't wait till he goes on Instagram in the next 10 seconds.
Well, he actually put a tweet out saying along the lines of, I think. Well, I'll get it up now because I've literally just saved it. 2 seconds. He just put, "Damn, Devin has a broken jaw, allegedly. The name of the guest, the name of the game, I suppose. What's next?" And then Javonte's quote tweeted it and just put, "Oh." Like Javonte's trolling like this big time as well, like online.
Yeah, because Gervonta Davis is like, his stock's kind of risen.
Yeah.
But I'm not. You shouldn't listen. Sometimes, we're all probably guilty of it every now in one state. But sticking your boot in when somebody's been beat, I'm not really funny. Look at Shakur Stevenson's tweet. Look how them two were going back, and Shakur handles it with class. Like he could really stick the boot in on while Devin's down, but he basically said he fought with heart, which he did. He did.
Shakur as well went on a Twitter space with Ryan Garcia and said, "Look, I'll give you all the respect in the world if you beat Devin. Just give me the respect and give me a shot." Now, obviously, in terms of weight,
Ryan's not going to fight Shakur Stevenson.
No,
not enough money in it. He'll want the Tank rematch, or he'll want even something as wild as Crawford. He'll want the A-listers of boxing.
Let's just touch before we go. I think we need to say a special mention to Sean McComb, who went over there, co-main event, biggest fight of his career. People wrote him off before, and I was, but that you get that when you go to America and stuff, if you don't know the fighter. But I thought he's more than got a good enough chance in this fight. And I was watching the fight, scoring it open-minded, give a couple of rounds, the odd way. But I had no doubt when I got to the end who'd won that fight. Like, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, no way they could give it the other way. What was your take on it?
I never watched it in lifetime. I woke up for the Garcia Haney fight, but I saw all the comments saying that he'd been dicked. So I thought I'll make my own assessment afterwards. So when the main event was finished, I messaged you, didn't I? I said I'm just watching the fight because I don't want to. I want to speak on it. So I watched it. I gave Barboza 2 rounds maximum, and that was being generous. McComb pissed the fight. If I'm honest with you, I thought he won easy. And if it's not even, it's not incompetent, that isn't. It's just downright cheating. It's cheating. It's fucking cheating. It's fucking cheating. You can't, you don't even have to be a boxing expert to score a fight like that. You just have to not be a fucking idiot. It's out and out cheating. It's just cheating. That's what it is. Those judges that scored that fight shouldn't be anywhere near a boxing ever again. Because it's all right saying, oh, it's Sean McComb, he can hold his head high. No, fuck off. It could have changed his life.
Whole life.
Now he's in the Who Needs Him club. It's basically when Jack, listen, I want to bring it. When Jack beat Josh and didn't get the decision, the belts were on the line, so more eyeballs were on it. Sean, it's like this is the final eliminator kind of version, but he was in the position to get the #1 spot, which he could have then boxed Teofimo Lopez for a shitload of money, which changes him. And I think he's got a young kid. I think he's got a young family. I think moments like that can change it up, and that's what you get to see the best of boxing. Do you know when you think we're all certain something's going to happen, and then the opposite happens? Best sport in the world. But the one below it is the reason why people get so pissed off with boxing, because scumbag judges like that take away food from people's tables, and it's bang out of order. Don't know Sean McComb. I've had 2 hellos with him. I've never stood and had a conversation with him. Don't know him, but I feel for him. Pete Taylor, I feel for him. Because that would have been a big moment for him. I just think it's just outright cheating. I don't care if I get told off for saying that, but it's just fucking cheating.
When these guys go over as well, it's a big moment. You don't know how they're going to handle the occasion, the pressure, the size of the fight. He pissed it. He got in there and was like, felt at home, did his thing.
He won that fight easier than he won the Sam Maxwell fight.
Yeah.
He did.
I know.
I was ringside for that fight. Pissed it. But it's just another stain, but it will get brushed under the carpet because of what's happened in the main event. But we all saw it, Sean. So hold your head up high, sunshine, and you'll hopefully you'll get a big opportunity off the back of it, because that's just my opinion of it. I can't sugarcoat that and say, oh, incompetent. Not incompetent. It's just fucking cheating.
Yeah. Well, look, appreciate you giving us the time this early in the morning. Thanks for jumping on. And any announcements pending from yourself? You know, you've always
I've got Hamza Udin making his debut next week in Liverpool. Really looking forward to that. Are you coming?
I'm there.
I'll see you there next week then, Matthew. Hamza Udin, really looking forward to watching him make his debut. It's been long overdue. Then we're moving into the month of May, where we're going to have Jack Cattrall finally against Josh Taylor. Yeah, we're all looking forward to that. And then we move into June, where we've got Cameron Vong against Jordan Flynn, and Muhammad Ali's coming back. Hamza Udin on that card. Dan Toward will be fighting in June. And then we're going to do the Japanese tournament. Finally, there's an announcement coming next few days about that. Mark Dickens. Yeah, so a really exciting thing. And I'm going to go to watch the 5v5. I'm going to go and watch that in Saudi. I've decided.
Who wins the 5v5?
So I think Hamza Shiraz flattens Amo Williams. I think Hrgovic stops Daniel Dubois 6 or 7 rounds. I think Willie Hutchinson beats Craig Richards.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I love Craig, by the way, but I just think sometimes the young lion will beat the old lion. And I think that it's going to be a case of, I could be completely wrong, but I've got my friend Willie in that fight. Who else have we got on that card? We've got Zhang against Wilder. I think Wilder flat packs Zhang early doors as well. I think he folds him like a deck chair on Brighton Pier, honestly.
Nick Ball.
And the other fight. And the last one, I cannot call it. You know me, I don't sit on fences. I cannot call that fight because sometimes I think Nick Ball, tenacious little fucker, good chin, good engine. I would love Nick Ball to win that fight, but I really like Ray Ford as well. But I can't pick it because I think Ray Ford's the better boxer. I think Nick Ball's stronger.
Good fights.
Great fights. That's the only one I can't call. But yeah.
Bivol Beterbiev.
I think Beterbiev stops Bivol.
I can't wait.
And I didn't think this a few months ago. But do you know, just when I watched him, like especially in his last fight, I just think what a horrible, horrible fucker he is.
He does give that vibe. Look, I think that's possibly one of the best fights in boxing to be made. Like,
it's just a complete clash of styles, isn't it? Really looking forward to it. What a card! But yeah, I'm going over there as a fan, Matthew.
Oh, happy days. Well, we'll catch up in Liverpool and we'll catch up out there. Sam Jones, appreciate your time. Catch up again soon.
Nice one, mate. See you in a bit.